This is what I got. Hey, hey, hey. The PS1800 from iTechWorld. It's a power station. It's an unboxing, but there's more. An option for this power station is an expansion chamber, and you thought that was good. There's more. Two expansion chambers for the PS1800, so that takes it up to a huge capacity, 3 times more than the standard power station. Let's unbox these. We can have a closer look at how big the unit is, how heavy it is, and some of the physical aspects of it. Well, the right terminology is expansion battery. The standard 1800 power station here has a capacity of around 1,500 watt hours. So when you add the expansion batteries, either an extra 1 or an extra 2, that's up to 3,000. That's 4,500 watt hours of power that you have, and that can be used for all sorts of applications. So it's really up to your imagination how you're going to use these. Obviously, for me, being adventure travel and also photography, I'm constantly charging batteries, whether it be camera batteries or drones, or batteries for running lights on location. And for my adventure travel and the 4-wheel drive around Central Australia, I use induction cooking for my camping. If you need any power for medical devices, for sleeping, CPAP devices, etc., or heart monitors, then having a power supply that's also uninterruptible power supply. In other words, if the mains power disappears, then basically the power station kicks in. You can also use these batteries as auxiliary power to run your electric car if you're running low in capacity. To work out the right size power station for you and the right capacity, all you have to do is sort of work out what appliances you want to connect. So whether it's a kettle, a refrigerator, an espresso machine, a coffee grinder, a toaster, a blender, all these sort of things, they all have written on there somewhere what the wattage power they require to operate. So they are the two things you need to work out, is how much each device needs to operate. The maximum output capacity is 1,800 watts. And then you've got to work out, well, how long do you want to operate these items for? And that will determine whether the capacity of one power station is enough or whether you need the auxiliary batteries as well to connect to it. Let's unbox these. You can have a closer look at how big the unit is, how heavy it is, and some of the physical aspects of it. We've got a pouch of cables. Let's have a look, see what cables we've got in here. Alright, so that's a 240 volt cable. Cigarette lighter to an XT60 plug. If you're charging the battery from the car, then that's the plug you would use. And then you've got also a Anderson plug with the XT60 plug. So this would go to your solar blanket or second battery of your 4-wheel drive if you've got a large capacity output for much faster charging. When all else fails, read the instructions. There's the front. That's one side. The other side. And then on the back side here is where you have your 240 volt outputs here. Your extra capacity batteries get plugged into these points here. And there's 2 of those. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. You've got a cover here, a reset safety switch. This is your XT60 input and your 240 volt AC input there as well. This unit weighs about 17 kilograms. You know, for me it's not so bad. I can put this on the ground, keep it straight back, and then lift it up, and I can move this around for me it's quite easily. That's the main power station. Let's have a look at the expansion batteries. All right. Now, that's what I call a power cable. Yeah, well, if you need quick charging, then this is exactly what you need. You don't want to lose power in the cables through heat, and that's the reason why it needs to be this thickness Also, some instructions for that. This weighs around 10 kilograms, so it is lighter. On this one, we have a number of things. We've got a display here, we've got the power, and it also shows you the capacities here, 20%, 40%, 60, 80, 100%. On the back of the unit, we've got the port for connecting your super cable. The cables are identical on both ends. So one goes in one and one goes into the other. What charge is in here right now? I'll just press it and hold it. This is in orange. It's showing it's got 40% capacity. That's it for the unboxing. The next video will be putting this all into action here at my home, where we can test some of these appliances and the charge rate and how it's handling the capacity. We'll be able to work out how long these things can operate in a practical manner, on whether it just be the power station or whether it's one expansion battery or whether it's two expansion batteries. The iTechWorld PS1800 plus its two auxiliary batteries on either side. 3 in a row. This is another configuration. What works best for you. Thanks for watching, and if it's the first on my channel, you haven't already subscribed, then press subscribe, press the bell, be notified when the next video is out. There will be another video which will be actually showing how I'm using these batteries both in a domestic location like this, but also where I plan to actually have this one, and that's in my Toyota 4-wheel drive troop carrier. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. That's how you support the channel. The way I support my viewers and subscribers is that I can give you a discount code. The discount code, the Venture 8 discount code, gives you, my viewers and subscribers, a 5% extra discount of anything from iTechWorld. You just go to their website, have a look what you want, whether it's be power stations or components for an electrical portable power system that you're designing. You get 5% off the discounted price on the website, and the extra 5%. That's right. That's how I bring value to my viewers and subscribers. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers, bye.